Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kriti Chhabra and I'm so excited to share yet another beautiful bridal transformation with all of you today. This look is one of my personal favorites. It is elegant, radiant and perfect for this special day. So make sure you watch till the very end to see the complete transformation and all the steps that go into creating this flawless bridal glam. The very first step and the most important step is skin prep because a flawless base always begins with well prepped skin. I'm starting by using the Dalba spray, which instantly refreshes and hydrates the face. Next, I'm applying a thick layer of moisturizer, gently massaging it into the skin and really emulsifying it well so it absorbs completely. I make sure to cover every part of the face, including the under eyes, and never forget the neck area. Once I feel that the moisturizer has fully absorbed, I move on to my Glow Recipe Serum to add that extra boost of hydration and plumpness to the skin. Hydrated skin makes all the difference, especially for bridal makeup. Now, let's move on to the base. For a perfect even tone base, the first step is color correction, and I'm using the Forever 52 concealer to correct pigmentation, acne marks, or any discoloration. Using a small beauty blender, I softly buffing it and blending it across the face until everything looks smooth and balanced. Now it's time for the foundation. I'm using the NARS foundation today. I'll mention all the shades and details in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. I first apply the foundation with a brush for even coverage and then blend it seamlessly using a damp beauty blender for that airbrushed finish. Next, I'm using Too Faced concealer to brighten up the face. For that perfect highlighted look, I've picked a shade that is 2 to 3 tones lighter than her complexion. I focus on the under eyes, center of the forehead, bridge of the nose, jawline, and chin. These are the key points to lift and brighten up. Don't forget to bring your foundation down to neck as well as for a cohesive finish. To sculpt the face, I am taking the Rare Beauty bronzing stick and applying it all the areas where I want natural definition under the cheekbones, along the jawline, sides of the nose, and forehead. I prefer cream bronzing because it gives such a soft skin like finish. I first apply it with a flat brush, then blend it out with a buffing brush, and finally going over it with a sponge to melt everything seamlessly into the skin. Since this is a bridal look, I'm layering both cream and liquid blush to achieve that long lasting and fresh flush. Before setting the makeup, I also go in with a slightly lighter concealer and a small blending brush to add just a bit more brightness where needed, mainly under the eyes and center of the forehead. Once the base is set, I bronze the nose for added structure and sweep some powder bronzer along the cheeks and temples for the warmth. Then I move on to the blush and the highlighter to bring back that beautiful healthy glow. So now let's move on to the eyes. I always begin with an eyeshadow base because applying pigments directly onto bare skin won't give you longevity or payoff. I start by applying concealer over the eyelids and setting it lightly with the powder. For the depth, I'm using a brown kajal pencil first to define the lash line and then blending it out softly. From the Huda Beauty palette, I'm picking a warm brown shade for the crease to add dimension. I build up the depth gradually using a fluffier brush, then take a clean brush to blend all the colors together for that perfect seamless transition. Next, I'm applying my first frost shadow using my fingertip. I always prefer fingers for foil or shimmer shadows since they give the best color transfer. To enhance the shine even further, I'm layering a shimmer shade from the Minka palette, which is so stunning that you won't even need glitter after this step. Using the same brown kajal, I create a soft liner and smoke it out for the dreamy bridal definition. I also repeat the same steps on the lower lash line for balance. Then I move on to the brows. I'm using an angled brush and my brow palette, and the link is in the description. I softly fill in the brows, lifting the arch slightly to give that lifted, youthful look, and then blend out any harsh lines for a natural finish. After this, it's the time for the lashes and mascara. I'm using a waterproof mascara and making sure to coat both upper and lower lashes well. Once done, I dust off the excess powder from baking and finish both the eyes. Now it's time to bring back that signature bridal glow. I spray Dalba Mist again for that fresh dewiness and then go in with my Hourglass Ambient highlighting palette. This gives the most natural skin-like glow, the kind that makes it looks like your face is glowing from within. This step, along with the dalba spray, is the part of my signature glow ritual that I love to do for all my brides and clients. Finally, I define and fill the lips, slightly overlining to make them look fuller and balanced. For the final touch, I apply a bit of anti-gloss right in the center for that luscious plump finish. And here it is, a complete bridal transformation. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial or have any questions about the products or techniques I used, please leave a comment below. I would love to read and reply to all of you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more detailed makeup tutorials and bridal transformations. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.